Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Cantankerous Cookery. You all remember me by now. My name's Ed Doyle. I am your host. We are going to make today something really good tasting, and it doesn't have a lot of spice in it. It has no spice in it. It doesn't have a lot of tomato sauce. It doesn't have anything heavy that's going to lay heavy on your stomach. What we have is a nice, filling, tasty meal that you're going to love, your family's going to love, and it's really easy to make. You can see that it's just delicious. It's just a nice mixture of ground beef, potatoes, carrots, a little soy sauce, some onions and garlic, salt and pepper. Will go great with some nice sliced bread and a nice cup of vino. So stay tuned, we're gonna show you how to make this delicious meal. So here's how we're gonna make tonight's dinner. You're going to need 1 pound of lean ground beef, 1 cup of water, 1/2 cup of long grain rice, 1 cup of potatoes peeled and cubed, 1 cup of carrots. And again, I like the snack size carrots. 2 reasons: they cook faster and they're also a little bit sweeter. But you put in what you want to put in. 1 large onion, diced, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And that's all the ingredients we need for this meal. Okay, so you're going to get out your frying pan or a deep skillet, whichever you want to call it. You're going to take your 1 pound of beef, and you're going to put your beef, just break your beef up and put it inside your frying pan. I break mine up because it's easier to cook and chop up than putting it in one big lump and trying to chop it up with a spatula. But I have seen people do it the other way, just throw the whole big lump in there and stop chopping away like a crazy person. I like to break mine up and spread it around. Okay, so once you have all of your ground beef inside your skillet, you are also going to add your onions, and you're going to add your garlic. Okay? And we're going to fry that up just until all the pink is gone. We don't want to overcook it. We just want it cooked till all the pink is gone in the burger, in the ground beef. Okay, so we're going to just cook our ground beef with our onions and our garlic in there. You can go ahead and cook that on high. Just keep moving it around so that way you don't get any spots on the bottom that become burning crispy. And again, like I said, the only thing that we're cooking up to the point that there is no pink left in the ground beef. And we're not trying to really cook the onions and the garlic down. We just want them cooking in the burger, in the ground beef, so that the ground beef will take on that nice onion and garlic flavor throughout. There we go. She's still a little pink in spots, so we do not want undercooked ground beef. We all know the danger in that. Nobody needs a case of mad cow disease. I called my wife a mad cow once and I couldn't get in the house for a week. There we go. That's cooked up nice. And I don't see any pink left in there. It's all nice and brown, but it's not overcooked. Just stir that around a couple more times. There we go. Very good. Okay, you can go ahead and you can shut your heat off for now and take this off the heat. Okay, after draining your ground beef, and if you used a nice lean ground beef, you probably didn't have much to drain, but you want to make sure that you drained it so that there's no excess fat in the bottom of this. You're going to bring this back over here, and what we're going to do now is we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually now going to stir in our carrots, our potatoes, and our rice. and just stir that around so it becomes nice and mixed. But what's nice about this meal is that if you're tired of the tomato sauce, you're tired of the spices, you need something that's really kind of easy on the stomach, this is perfect. It's filling, it's got a fantastic taste, but it's not going to give you a heartburn or indigestion, or if you're just, you know, a little bit too much indulgence lately in the food category, this is ideal for a dinner. So once that's all mixed up, and we want to add our 1 cup of water to this mixture, and just stir that around so it becomes nice and wet. And just stir that around so it just kind of becomes nice and moist throughout the whole pan. There we go. And we're going to bring that back over to our heat. And we're going to cover that pan, and we're going to simmer this now for about 30 minutes, just until the rice is fully cooked and the vegetables are nice and soft. So we will leave that to simmer, clean up some of our mess while we're waiting. And we'll be right back. Okay, so once your half hour is up, or until your rice is fully cooked and your vegetables are nice and soft, what you're going to do now is you're going to take your teaspoon of salt, just sprinkle that around. You're going to take your half a teaspoon of fresh ground pepper, sprinkle that around, and your 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and you're just going to pour that around. And what you want to do with that is you just want to go ahead and you want to mix that up. And that looks fantastic. And there you have it. Look at that. Is that not a beautiful looking meal? And the great thing about this meal is that it doesn't have too much spice in it. It doesn't have a lot of tomato sauce in it. All the things that you usually have if you've been overindulging a little bit on food. This is really, really nice. It's a hearty meal. It tastes fantastic. Otherwise known as it's easy on digestion. It's titillating to the taste buds, and it'll fill your tummy. So I hope you really enjoyed this. It was really easy to make. It's delicious. It's another great recipe that you can make for yourself or for your family. See you next time. Make sure you tell your friends about us, and please subscribe.